Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Riazuddin Ahmad. Today I am giving presentation on my Sprint-3 retrospective. This is my final uh, presentation of restaurant roulette. This is my final Sprint-3. The start date of Sprint-3 is 17th of November 2022 and the end date is 7th October 2022. Here is the team members of our group. Faraz Ahmad is a project manager and as well as he is a developer. Myself, I am a backend developer of this web application. Shukra Tamang is a web designer and Sayyid Mazhar Ahmad is a tester. So let us start about Sprint 3 tasks. In the Sprint 3 task, we have added filtering restaurant based on dietary requirements, and we did blacklist restaurants and how to add favorite restaurants in this web application, and we have done some updating location range testing and validation, sprint meeting and product delivery. So let us talk about sprint backlog. In sprint backlog, first we have done the filtering restaurants based on dietary requirements. As a user, I want to filter restaurant based on categories so that I can handle my dietary requirement also. And we have worked on blacklist restaurant also. So as a user can want to blacklist a restaurant so it doesn't appear in the deck. So as a user, I want to permit blacklist restaurant so that they can reappear on the desk. User can add a restaurant on his favorite lists. As a user want to add restaurants to my favorites so that they appear on the top of the restaurants list. I will give you brief explanation on web application. Like this is our web application homepage. To start, this is the nearby restaurants of this web application of this location. If user want to add this restaurant in his favorite list, then first user want to log in with the email address. First user want to register this web application, then only he can add some restaurants on his favorite list. So I'm just here login as a user. So this is the user. I am the of this web application. So after login the web application, user can see these restaurants with two options like favorite and block. So user want to add this restaurant on his favorite list, then if he click favorites, then automatically this restaurant will shown in his favorite lists. Here it will be shown in his favorite list. If user want to block these restaurants, like this restaurant, if user want to block, then he can click on block button, then it will automatically disappear from the nearby restaurants and that restaurant will go to block list. And if user want to again reblock this restaurant from his blacklist, so what user can do, user have to go to his dashboard. From here user dashboard, he can see the block restaurants option. When he click this, he can see all the block restaurants in his dashboard. So from here user can unblock the block restaurant from his dashboard. I'm just unblock my restaurant. When I click home, then again the unblocked restaurant will shown here on the web application of home page. So like this user can add and add favorite list and add blacklist on this web application. So here I'm giving some sprint evidence. Here the screenshot of favorite restaurant list, how user can add the restaurant on his favorites. This is the filtering restaurants option, screenshot of how user can search the restaurant through their dietary requirements like veg, non-veg, halal and gluten-free. So let us come about my individual component developers. So what did I accomplish in the past sprint? I have implemented the logic of calculating restaurant's distance from the current location of the user. I have used JavaScript functions for calculating the distance between two locations. And I have implemented logic for fetching the current location of the user. The web application also enables user to enter the user location manually. I have implemented logic for adding restaurants to favorite restaurants will appear on the top of the list, and as well as I have also implemented the backend of the view rating page on the admin side of the web application. The admin can view all the receive rating on the admin interface. And how did I apply stream specific knowledge to my project? And I have used PHP looping and control statement are used for implementing backend logic, and MySQL CUD operation are used for inserting and visualizing data, as well as justify working on the system using wireframes. What did I learn from in the past sprint? Learn working with MySQL and complex queries, and I have also learned how to calculate the current location of the users, and I have learned PHP session management and file handling operations, as well as learned working with MySQL and complex queries. And what could have gone better in the sprint? In this sprint, in this web application, we can filter the restaurant based on rating can be added. In the upcoming feature, we can do lots of changes. We can upgrade this web application. Many more things we can add it in this web applications. So thanks friends. This is my presentation is finished. Thank you.